So yeah, we're just like riding the back of these weird creatures. Like I said, I don't think they gave us a name of what they are. We just sort of like get on their back and they just move automatically. We're like, okay, that's good enough for me. But as you see, they will only travel a certain distance before falling into the ground, which is kind of annoying, just a tad. So I think the one I'm looking for is this one. Perfect. So that gets me to one side. I'm not really sure how to get to the other side, and if it's worth it. There might be a bolt over there. I'm not too sure. But then again, I'm not really concerned about bolts. For those who don't know, bolts in this game usually unlock like skins. I'm pretty sure I messed this jump up. Yep. Yeah, I jumped off of it. But yeah, so bolts are I'm pretty sure bolts buy the skins. It's either bolts or the skill points. I'm not sure which. But bolts, they are collectibles that are like optional. They don't unlock some cool new thing that you need to worry about. But at the same time, they are there, and I do collect a few of them. A few that I completely and utterly remember, and I'm like, oh yes, I need to come here. Or any that I just like, oh look, there's something shiny, let's pick it up. You know, that sort of mentality. Same thing with skill points. I'm not like gunning for skill points. I'm not there going, oh, of course, I need to get all these skill points. So they don't really unlock anything terribly different. I think there's some way to unlock like skins you can customize Ratchet with. But besides cosmetics, I don't really think that there's much. Ooh, that was the first hit I've taken all game. And it wasn't even in the tutorial level. I'm a god. This game's gonna go great. I need to beat this guy up. Still love the fact that this health bar will increase as we fight. That way I don't have to worry about, oh, well, I don't have 9,000 bajillion dollars, so I won't be able to stay alive as much as I want. This firefly's trolling me. Getting trolled by fireflies 15 minutes in. I thought I got hit there for a second. I just bumped into it. Yeah, so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you might notice that we don't have Clank with us because he is at Megatropolis. I believe it's Megatropolis. So we are not able to hover or float. So keep that in mind if you're wondering why I'm not just like dashing across with the jump dash that I used to do. Don't worry, it makes an epic return. The return of jump dash. These Venus flytraps aren't too much of a problem to handle with. And then I almost fell off. Well, never mind. It's like, oh, look, I'm totally... Oh, fuck. Small ledges are my downfall.
Welcome, welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone?
How long has this been guy sitting here trying to think of something to say?
Ratchet.
Hey! And there you have it, the Megacorp tractor beam in action. Let's give it up for our volunteer. Sir, how about taking advantage of our show special?
So his show special is 1,000 bolts. That's why when in the first game I was wondering why they have it at 2,000 instead of 1,000.
The tractor beam moves small and medium-sized objects which have glowing orange targets like these. Press circle to move those columns so you can scale the cliff. So yeah, they did change the price of the gadgets that you can buy to 1,000, which is much nicer. Because 2,000 is a lot of gold, especially in Ratchet and Clank series, because they don't really give you like a lot of gold throughout the game. You get most of your gold during racing and Coliseum fights, which there are in this game. And for the most part, I finished all the racing for one of the worlds, which I was surprised that I really felt like compelled to do it. Because I'm not really, for those who don't know, I'm not really not a good racer in general. I don't really like racing games at all.
I tend to shy away from them because I'm not very comfortable with them.
Your health has improved.
Yes, that's nanotech. That's your health bars or your health pickups. Yeah. So racing's not something I do in this game, or do a lot in many games. But in this game, I did finish all the challenges. There was only like 5 races.
To go to a new
I know
planet,
it felt much easier than the last game. I really want to get the blitz gun. Oh, it'd be so fun. The shotgun, such a good weapon.
Throw your wrench.
That was to throw your wrench. You can actually throw it, which I do right there. Although it takes 3 hits to kill these guys, I was like, you know what? I can just do that and kill about 4 of them. I only kill 1 right there. Do I use 1 here? Yep. Okay. So yeah, I really like the new weapons they've got. The acid bomb thrower, I think it is, and the lance. The lance makes a reappearance in Borderlands. Jesus Christ! In Ratchet and Clank 3. And I'm pretty sure they have different upgrades for the lance in that game, which I think I prefer, honestly. I mean, then again, they have a scaling level up, like, there's, I think, 3 different level ups you can have for a gun. And I do like the progression in that game. This one's not too bad. It just jumps, like, really, really high. Yep. So I think I level up my gravity bomb before I level up my Lancer. The reason for that is that I can kill way more enemies with gravity bomb than I can with anything else, and that guy just disappeared into the beyond. Like, I don't think I killed him. I don't think you can save any of the scientists that you see. They're just sort of there as like comedic relief, I guess. I don't know. They're just randomly sitting around this area, and they're like in need of. They like ask for help, but every time you walk close to them, something happens and they just vanish. So, in case you're wondering, like, why the fuck did you not help them? Like, what? You hurt this person? No, I literally cannot help them. The game forces them to like, I guess, die or get sucked away from me when I walk towards them. So, don't blame the player, blame the game. Pretty sure that's not how the quote goes, but whatever. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. We are out of acid or gravity bomb. Sorry, acid bomb. I think is the upgraded. No, is that this 3rd game? Possibly. Because I know it's not the upgraded version of this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not the 3rd. So yeah, bullets in this game are so weird. The lance bullets, like, they should be doing 1 damage per hit. Sort of like what the okay, which I've been doing like all tutorials, so I apologize for skipping the messages. But yeah, so I assume the damage of the lance is tied to the damage of the Ratchet. So not Ratchet the player, or Ratchet the character, Ratchet like his square ability. So I assume it's 3 hits per attack when it comes to the snails, but for whatever reason they have this weird hitbox issue, where like you'll hit them a few times, but they won't like do anything, so they just sort of sit there and like soak up bullets. This is a mini boss, by the way. Did I mention they have mini bosses? This one's relatively easy. I remember it being somewhat challenging, but this one, I guess I had a really nice pattern. I think you can shoot down, I don't know if it matters or if it does more damage if you shoot down the eye versus the tentacles. I didn't notice anything majorly different, so there's that. That was a mini boss, by the way. This giant swamp monster, and we're just casually like, yeah, that thing was, it was there, I think. Rest in peace, swamp monster. You will probably be forgotten. Because I don't think he even landed a hit on us, which is pretty cool. Of course, the stupid snail did, but whatever. Can tackle giant swamp monsters. Snails, on the other hand, that's some terrifying stuff. And I think we get a new item here that we haven't gotten before in the series. The dynamo.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
She's just doing my job for me. What am I here for? Comedy? Pff, shit. But yeah, so the dynamo is a new item in the game series. I think it's number 3 as well. It essentially activates, as you mentioned, devices. So sometimes it's elevators, sometimes it's things to jump on, platforms. But like right here, it's a platform that moves. Although I'm not really sure how we can travel across holographic platforms. But I will not ask any questions. Oh, I should mention that whenever you level up, like I just did right there, it actually breaks. It does like this AOE lightning damage, as you see, but that actually damages things in the nearby like vicinity. So it kills creatures.
Tap L1.
Yeah, I already mentioned that. It kills creatures. It kills or destroys like boxes and items. In case you're wondering, like why everything just like obliterated there. That's why. Stupid snails. I think we're at a shopping mall. I think this was supposed to be the old Gadgetron. I'm not sure if it's Gadgetron or Megatron. Or Megacorp. I think it's Gadgetron this is. Megacorp. Never mind. Just some abandoned Megacorp stuff. I could have sworn it was the other company. Whatever. The one that's not in business anymore. That's why I assumed, oh, it's broken down. It must be the old business. But no, I'll just stop talking. What do I know? You know. It's not like I've played this game before and should totally know the difference between the old and new company, right? Crap, I'm gonna have to figure out the differences between the two companies now. Another thing I should mention about this game is that there's a lot of backtracking that is optional. Like right here, you'll notice people who have played or seen me play Ratchet and Clank 1. You'll notice that is a area where you need gravity boots or magnetic boots. I forget which one it is. In order to actually get on it to walk across it. Nice little puzzle there. I like those little missions there.
Come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Yeah, what up?
Listen, I have some new information.
You should
on
get that
our
checked out.
experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort. Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
How do you just tow that around?
Affirmative. It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough,
Sunday. That's how they should have started that.
Warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition. Be there as Chainblade.
Chainblade
Unleashes his fury on
Sorry,
our gladiator
I love
guest
that.
contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches. But if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will.
Dun, dun, dun.
Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler.
Brawler.
No living creature is a match
I love
for this
that.
machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt
He's
for
an
its
asshole
prey.
to fight,
There's
though.
no consolation prize, cause this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
They didn't do the Sunday thing, which I was kind of
Chainblade, huh?
disappointed in.
I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
I really would have loved Sunday. Like those typical, not typical, but stereotypical wrestling matches. So yeah, that is it for this world. Generally, the worlds have 2 different objectives, maybe 3 sometimes within a world. But now we are moving on to the next world, and in order to get to the next world, we have to do a pain in the butt mission. So, if you remember correctly, in Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank 1, there was a flying mission, or two where we had to fly around in this really awkward ship. Like, it was a flying simulator, like sort of like a Star Fox 64 sort of style, but it just feels weird. And I don't know if it's me being a bad pilot or I just suck at flying, but you'll see.
I said.
Oh shit. Well, Clank's been taken. That's gonna be fun. It's like I'm